Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here comes a handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. Beautiful to see another good one here today.
First down and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown Trojans. This quarterback on fire today. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. He'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Moss. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down after that previous play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. And it's caught from inside the 20. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs. It probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, SC.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go to that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? The back's got it. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just run and downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Moss. Quick throw to the left. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught quickly. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
With the catch, it's Lane. Good enough for first down yardage.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show the accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Southern California. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, not quite through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And this offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. He'll go hurry up here. They're going to run it. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And he will score. Touchdown, LSU. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Dynasty offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll run it to the left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 from them. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver, what I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The ball is picked off. Did he take it all the way? He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, LSU. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage. Out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Number 46, set to kick this one away.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll run it from the gun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Trojans. No chance to catch him.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 46 set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
They go from their own 20 all the way into the red zone. Can they capitalize here now? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance in a really nice game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wide out. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, the broken tackle produced a solid gain there.
Brings up 2nd down.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 63, USC 35.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Same tailback, another carry. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Running back grabs it on the screen. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards on the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. On the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. The quarterback gets a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here comes the punter onto the field. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the returner is brought down. Offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, SC. Just ran away from the defense.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense brings him down.
Well, the defense wasn't quite able to keep him out of the end zone for the touchdown, but how about the job of just having a short memory? Just put that out of your mind, rally to this football, and keep them short of the two-point conversion.
The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been an